It's ingrained in my head.
What's up, J&B fam?
Make sure you hit the subscribe button and join the J&B fam.
Now today we're going to be doing the Who's Most Likely To challenge. We got our little sign. Okay. Who's most likely to forget an anniversary?
Jordan.
He's actually forgotten one.
You have to.
He forgot one and then like a week later was like, oh, by the way, happy such and such.
It wasn't like a week.
So, Blake would be the one to forget an anniversary. Who's most likely to send a dirty text to the wrong person? I actually have a problem with sending texts to the wrong people because everybody in my phone practically has emojis next to their name, and some of them have the same emojis, and the two most common people that I text is my mom and Blake. So I've actually sent the wrong text to them quite a few times.
Yeah.
Who's most likely to forget why they walked into a room?
She's done it on so many occasions.
Yeah, I'll walk into a room for something specific and have to turn around and ask somebody why I walked into the room, so.
Yeah, a lot.
Who's most likely to buy the other person a gift they hate? Why?
You bought me, what was it? Bean Boozle for, what was it? Our anniversary?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And I was like, what?
Well, I don't hate anything he buys. I'm not disrespectful.
That was the only one, though.
I'm not ungrateful. But he has bought me quite a few things that I can't use. Like, he bought me a necklace and the chain is too small, and he's still yet to buy the chain extender, so I can't use it. So it's not that I hate it, it's just that it's not being used. So, I'm not rude like you.
That was the only thing, though. You got me candy.
Okay. Who's most likely to get arrested?
We agree on that one.
It would be me.
Yeah.
I have a short temper, so.
And an uncensored mouth when it comes to it.
So it would be me. Who's most likely to fall asleep during a movie?
Oh, that's... Yeah, definitely me.
You can't watch a movie with him.
No, the thing is, you like to watch movies at like 2 o'clock in the morning.
You just can't watch a movie with him.
You like to watch movies at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Regardless of what time it is, you could be watching a show on Netflix and turn over and he gonna be asleep, so.
Not always.
Who's most likely to curse in front of a child?
We already know who that is. Yeah, she has an uncensored mouth.
It's not the way you're putting it, though. I don't really have an explanation of that, so. Yeah. Who's most likely to write a love poem? I don't do poetry, but he does, so.
Or I used to. I used to also, like, try to make raps and stuff, but then I just stopped.
So. Yeah. Who's most likely to get a hideous tattoo? No. I will not let anybody tattoo my body unless I know a lot behind them, know a lot of their work. Him, on the other hand, not so much, so.
I mean, my first tattoo, I randomly just went and got it, but my next ones I want to get done by a certain person.
Who's most likely to cry over a sad movie? Every time, man.
Yeah. Hey,
I've
we'll
watched.
be watching a movie and it'll be at that exact part and you'll start crying. It's like, oh man.
I've watched. What's a movie everybody knows? Okay, I've watched The Notebook like 20 times, and I still cry every time. So, that would be me. Who's most likely to quit their job? Blake.
I've quit. I mean, I'm not gonna say I didn't. I also didn't get enough hours when I was working there.
Who's most likely to sing along to a pop song on the radio?
Oh man. Always in the car singing.
Yeah. Who's most likely to throw a fit during Monopoly?
Where that is. She's a sore loser.
You are
When
too,
it
so
comes
it's
to
okay.
everything.
Blake likes to cheat on a lot of games.
I do not.
So,
know.
he does. He likes to cheat, nothing more, nothing less.
Oh, shit.
Who's most likely to ignore when their mom calls?
You were well aware of that, but
I don't ignore my mom. If I call my mom one time and she don't answer the phone, I'm ready to call CSI and the police department, 911. So I can't be ignoring my mom's phone calls.
Don't get me wrong, I love my mom, but she does a lot of drama, and it's just sooner or later I'll go along with her.
Who's most likely to laugh during a funeral? Blake likes to laugh.
It's not okay for me to do it, but I always find somebody, and somebody makes a joke out of something, and it always gets me to laugh.
Blake likes to laugh at very serious times. So,
It's not serious times, but there's always that one person that has to make a joke or something.
who's most likely to leave the dishes in the sink for days?
Says the one that doesn't like doing dishes.
I don't like touching old food, so I don't like doing dishes. But Blake, it's like World War III trying to get that man to wash a pot.
It's because you don't wash any dishes.
Who's most likely to pick a crappy movie to watch? He picks some of the dumbest stuff.
Like what though?
Like-
I mean, we've watched some of those movies that you picked, and it just didn't make sense. I
Yeah,
watched
but
a lot
all
of
the
action
movies-
movies, and I watched a lot of.
And a lot of them
comedies.
are dumb. Oh, let's see. Who's most likely to bring home a stray puppy? Yeah.
She's kind of
Fun fact is, I itch really bad when I get around pets. But I would still bring it home. So, who's most likely to sleep until noon?
We've done it
This
multiple
man,
times.
this man will sleep his life away
I do
if you
not.
give him the
No, I don't.
chance. He will sleep his life away.
I will take naps.
Who's most likely to steal shampoo from a motel room? False. I use one specific shampoo, so won't catch me stealing nothing.
Yeah, but I don't take shampoo or anything from a hotel. There's no point.
Who's most likely to murder a stranger after a fit of road rage?
Yeah, we already know who that is.
I'm not going to deny that. I got really, really bad road rage. I don't know about murdering somebody.
I mean,
That's
I
a
don't
little.
know.
That's a little much, but I don't know. I get pretty pissed off. So, who's most likely to waste money on pointless items?
Mm-hmm.
Explain.
What about you?
Yep.
There's so many times you just go in a store and you're just looking around everywhere, being like, here, I want this, I want that. I'm like, wow.
Blake will go to the store for one item
One item.
and come back with everything
No.
but that item.
No.
Yes.
I went to the store multiple times and I was supposed to get like one item.
And
But
came back with the
also-
whole store.
No, I'll go and I grab her something and I grab myself an extra thing and some drinks. And she's just, oh my God, man.
You don't even have an explanation.
No, I don't.
Who's most likely to go a week without showering? You are a liar.
I'm not.
Don't even be fronting. How many times a day do I take a shower?
Now, but there's been like certain days you've went like 2 days or something like that.
That's a lie.
And that's not here recently.
That's a lie.
And here recently, I work all the time.
That's
so
a lie.
honestly,
You aren't about to
showers
front on me.
literally every
You
day.
aren't about to front on me. I wash my ass every single day. You literally went a week without a shower. Literally.
Like 2
I-
days.
No. No. We're not going to touch that subject. Who's most likely to steal all the blankets?
I wake up all the time and they're all for me and all her.
False. You have to, I don't even know, to get the blankets from this dude.
Says who? I wake up all the time and the blankets are all for me.
Who's most likely to complain that their friend owes them $5? This man will gripe over $1. Yeah. Who's most likely to return an expensive item after they've already worn it?
That's right.
Me. Because sometimes things don't fit or things don't look the way you want them to, or sometimes you just realize that you don't need that item. So, yeah. Who's most likely to eat fast food for a week straight?
We've both done it, really.
Yeah, but I like home
like
cooked
home
food.
Home cooked food is
I'm not huge on fast food. I mean, I eat fast food and fast food's good, but all the time, it's just not me. Yeah. Who's most likely to beg their parents for cash? This is Blake.
I've asked my dad a couple times about money.
That's Blake.
But you've asked your mom about money yourself, so it's about
This
even,
Blake.
really.
That is definitely Blake. Who's most likely to swear they saw a UFO?
I mean, if I see something weird outside of the window, I'm going to say something.
He's childish. Who's most likely to forget to wear underwear?
I never
forget to wear underwear. When we go on a vacation or we go camping or something, I'll pack like 2 weeks worth of underwear for like 2 days. So I never forget underwear.
Last time you only took 3.
Yeah, but we was only there for a day and a half. So that's still 3 for a day and a half. Who's most likely to become friends with a stranger over the internet? That's actually how I met my best friend, and 7 years later, she never murdered me, and here I am. So,
I mean, we met over the internet, but
who's most likely to complain about how tired they are? Blake. Every single day. Every single day, he complains about how tired he is.
it's not every single day.
It is every single day. Don't let him foil you.
Foil?
Don't let him fool you, see?
But I'll get off work and tell you that I'm exhausted.
It's
not
Blake.
tired.
It's Blake. And you are lying right now.
Or I'm hurting.
You're lying right now. He is lying right now. If I got to, I will record your little ass. And I will post it for them to see every single time you say that. He is lying right now. Who is most likely to freak out over a pregnancy? I don't want kids yet. I don't need kids yet. I'm not having kids yet, so.
Yeah, not yet, but.
If something crazy was to happen like that, oh, it'd be me.
In the future.
Who's most likely to freak out over a text they've misinterpreted? Definitely me. I have a bad habit of reading things too fast. Like, I'm an angry texter, so if I'm arguing with somebody and I don't read everything fully, I'll freak out over something that's not even meant to be.
Yeah, she won't get the concept.
What it is. So, yeah. Who's most likely to save a stranger's life?
Yeah. Because you want to be
I'm
a
gonna
nurse.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to college to study to be a nurse, so. Who's most likely to spend an hour in the bathroom?
We already knew who that is, though. Because
I don't know if that's just you or if that's just men in general,
I
but
don't know.
to me, men be doing too much, taking too long, and they complain about women taking forever to get ready. Yeah.
It's just using the bathroom.
Okay, well.
Certain times, you'll be on the game, though, and yeah.
Well, that's it for our Who's Most Likely to challenge.
Yeah.
Blake and his little lying ass.
Yeah.
But, if you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, guys.